Yo, what's going on, guys? A-Town here with another Destiny Rising video. This begins a brand new series where we review all the mythic weapons in Season 4, Season of Wishes. And today, we're going to start off with Del3 Lassi. Let me know in the comments if I pronounced that correctly. This is a precision frame scout rifle with a base magazine of 18 and a rate of fire at 180 at base. It has 55 reload speed, 70 range, 53 stability, and 47 handling. Compared to the other mythic weapons in the game, this has the highest base range and handling, which is pretty nice for the scout rifle. One cool thing to note is that the precision bonus on this weapon is at 1.8, which matters. Currently, the total lockdown has a precision modifier at 1.7, and the other mythics are at 1.8, which is pretty standard from what we see currently in the game. But if you notice, the exotics have a precision bonus of 2.0, which means that they currently hit the hardest in the game in the head right now. Now, the origin trait for this scout rifle is Culture Clash, which says this scout rifle gains 15% minimum damage outside of its effective range, and approaching targets grants 15% sword charge rate, which doesn't really matter for this weapon. Now, in the first column for the perks, you can roll with Bullseye Rebate, Fraternity, and the Bear Approaches, which states landing 3 consecutive precision hits grant 30% rate of fire until the next reload and shortens the reload by 20%. There's a reason why I read this perk out loud. Spoiler alert, this is one of the ones you're going to want. In the second column, you have Black Body, Misfortune's Confetti, and Syncopation, which every 4th round of fire deals 280% damage, which is pretty insane. Now, out of all the perks in the second column, you're going to go with the recommended perks here. Bullseye Rebate, it seems really nice, for the chance for the auto reload, but doesn't really provide any additional upgrades to take that to the next level for damage. And Fraternity gives about 28% flat when all of your fire team members are active, which is great. I believe when you are solo, this also counts. So there's no real hoops you need to really jump to. Just have a fire team or log in and you're pretty much good to go. This is also has one of the upgrades that gives about 20% handling and reload speed when you have a full fire team that's alive. And this also grants 15% movement speed as you being the only one in the fire team or as your fire team is alive. Now, as for the remaining ones, Black Body gives a stacking damage capping out at 35%. When you're able to upgrade it, you can get an additional 2.5%, which is pretty nice. Misfortune's Confetti gives it ricochet rounds, dealing 60% of the damage dealt. And with the upgrades, which is pretty interesting, the bullets generate a second shrapnel for splash damage, which also, gets boosted from precision hit bonuses. Now again, my guide roll is the recommended rolls for this gun, which gives you a boost in reload speed, rate of fire, which is pretty nice, which mods can take it to the next level, pretty much transferring this precision frame into a rapid fire frame. And this also deals great damage on the 3rd and 4th shots when Syncopation is fully upgraded. Now you're about halfway there. Let's talk about the mods. For today's video, we won't really go over the adept mods because they're pretty hard to get, and honestly I don't got any of those right now, so I'm not even gonna walk through that path. But for the scope, you can equip Competition Sight, which gives damage while stationary, Titanium Allowed Sight, which increases precision damage but reduces body shot damage, and SSO-05 Sniper, which gives a flat precision damage bonus. Now for the mag, you have Horizon Mag, which gives precision damage after reloading, Ouroboros Mag, which gives the auto reload and percentage after not firing for 3 seconds. Yuck. You don't want that at all. Magnetic Magazine, which increases the weapon hit damage, capping at 15%. Here, Magnetic Magazine is probably going to stand out the most because of just a flat damage buff that you get, which, you can just dump the whole mag and keep that damage bonus versus using the Horizon one, which you only get the bonus for the first 3 seconds. Now, lastly, for the ammo, you have Leadus ammo, giving precision damage to bosses and powerful combatants. Energy Conservation ammo gives primary weapons a huge damage bonus, but you'll get less heavy ammo on pickup. Ballistic ammo, which gives a flat elemental damage buff, and then Warner ammo, which gives a damage buff with the weapon is drawn, but you get less heavy ammo on pickup. Yuck again. And then lastly, elemental fission clamp, which gives elemental bonus damage and also gives an increased damage to elemental shields. Now I don't know about y'all, but energy conservation ammo is the clear winner for me. You know, giving up to that 40% damage increase, which is insane. And you also be walking around with no negatives, essentially. I mean, like the minus 20% to heavy ammo versus the damage that you're going to be getting from just flat out, you're going to be like,
I don't even feel it.
But that completes my review of this weapon. Overall, like with the right perks, this thing transfers into a hard-hitting, rapid-fire frame when you don't even know it. And it's a really good void option, which honestly I think it's the only mythic void option right now. So it's good that this archetype has multiple elements, so you can cycle off with any of the guardians that you use that use the scout rifles. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more Destiny Rising content. I'll try to come up with more videos as time progresses. This season is going to be lasting a good chunk of time. We're looking at 2 months or so. So we'll see how everything goes. But without that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day.